Hello my dear viewers, welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Taurus and it's for right now. Right now what you need to know, 3 special messages, 3 important factors that you need to know right now. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. This can be timeless, you can use it anytime, and it's everything you need to know. Well, 3 major things, let's say, that are important for you to know, my dear Taurus. So let us begin with this reading for right now. So it is timeless, you can use it any time, and I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here, and gratitude to all of you who are supporting me, watching, and those who are watching 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. I'm an absolute gratefulness for that. And yes, I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you and begin this reading for you. We're going to start with one very important message for all Taurus right now. So the first subject, wow, and what a great subject it is. Celebrations, rejoicing, something magnificent that's taking place. Let's have a look in what regard is this celebration. We're going to take one from the golden tree to see the truth for all Taurus right now. What's going on? Wow, you might be celebrating a connection or something to do with a water energy. Okay, so that's number 1. Let's see what else. The water energy is all about your emotions, celebrating something that is giving you fulfillment. And what else does this card say? It says work with the element of water for healing and purifications. So there's another factor. You might be going through a lot of healing, and you might be celebrating that healing. Something magnificent might have happened to your health, and you've healed and you're over the moon. There's purification, there's decluttering, there is fulfillment, there is refining a sector of your life. This particular subject, because we're going to have 3 special, this special subject is about overcoming a major obstacle and transcending beyond it. With the water energy, the water is life, water is emotions, water is fulfillment. Water can also be, like I said, someone of water energy like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces that might have contributed towards this. Now, that's the first sector. Let's go to the second sector. And I wonder if I can fit one more here. I wonder if we can have a little bit of more elaboration. If I could just take one more in regard to this section, this special. Oh my God. Wow. The 10 of coins is the 10 of wealth. My dear Taurus, you are going to strike it rich. There's going to be something so incredible that changes your life completely. The 10 of wealth is the grandest, the most, what can I say? It's the highest level of wealth. It's abundance. It's a windfall. Have a look at your money reading for the time that you're seeing this reading. Have a look at the money reading, because this looks like you are going to be skyrocketing with wealth and abundance. This could be a windfall. Play the lotto or the lottery. You've got the lucky numbers. And if this happens around December 2025, there are extra numbers given to each sign, an extra game to add to the current 3 games that were already given to you. It's in the channel, in the post section. So you've got so much to play, and there could be a great windfall. This is wealth, generation of wealth. This is millions. And now I know why you're celebrating. Your life is changing dramatically. Absolutely. Wow. Can I bring this down a tinge more? Yes, so you can see the cards well. All right, that explains the first and foremost important factor in your life at this point in time. Now let's take on another one. And the next one, I'm going to use another deck. Right. Here we go. Oh, my dear Taurus, the truth. So oh my God. Wow. Look at that. That is incredible. That is magnificent. Wow. Double celebrations. This is really big. I guess, of course, when you win millions, my dear Taurus, when you have so much wealth, then yes, of course, there's so much to celebrate. Every area of your life gets affected by it. So, okay, that's magnificent. That's great. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from the tea leaves in reference to this other. So we've got the first special message, the second special message. 2. Have I got 2 or 1? I've got 1. Wow, the camel. Oh my God. Not too many, I beg you. Not too many. Oh my God. 3 is just too many. I'm just going to take 1 more. and, oh my God, 2. Okay, 2 I can handle. All right, so it looks like they're nominating April. Something about April. I feel like it's April 2026, right? I just feel that, but not necessary. It depends what kind of Taurus you are, what year you're born, and that determines everything. So first and foremost, camel. According to me, camel is about abundance, hidden treasure coming to you, a gift from the heavens. It is also persevering and overcoming a major problem that you've been persevering. It's time for it to clear. It is healing. It is power. That's the camel. Let's go that was according to me. According to the tea leaf, it says, persevere and you will overcome problems. Persevere and you will overcome problems. So we got that one there. And then April. April goes without saying, something big happening in April. And I think, like I said, April 2026. But for some of you, it could be April 2027. It all depends. It could be the 12th coming at that time. April also is in connection to people that are born in April who are Aries or Taurus, like yourself, around your birthday. Something happening around your birthday. And that's that one. And then finally, the door. The door is a doorway to a new chapter that's opening up and bringing you hidden matters, hidden adventure, hidden luck. So much is hidden that you have no idea about. And usually the door is hidden gifts from the heavens. Sometimes it can be great potential that might be discovered, opportunities, and someone coming into your life. So that's all the door. It represents everything that is hidden. According to me, according to the tea leaf now, opportunities are waiting for you. Opportunities are waiting for you. Okay, so that's that. And then now we will do one more message in regard to this special situation to see what else in regard to this celebration. What is going on for Taurus? And it says, you know what? You were torn between a situation, not knowing which path to take, and lots of money. Look at that. Lots of money are going to be the cause. News information coming to you is going to help you overcome not knowing, and you'll be able to choose the right path because money, funds were standing in your way. They are going to support you to go ahead. And that's why this door that's closed is going to open. And it's going to bring you an opportunity, like I said. So the hidden treasure coming. So that is magnificent, truly. Wow. Okay. Now let's move on to another chapter, another day, the third matter. Let's see what the third matter is all about. Now, what deck shall I use? This one here. Let's have a look. We're going to take 2 messages. I'll take one first, the first one, for all Taurus, what you need to know right now. And what have we got? We've got the King of Swords. This is in reference to someone of air energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. What about this person? This is someone very powerful, always uttering the truth. This is a person that shows you the truth. The King of Swords is about you being so empowered by knowing what the truth is, by knowing what is the right thing to do, by having so much clarity that you'll be able to move forward without any hesitation in any regard. So let's find out which regard it is. I saw celebrations there and rewards, but I've got to take one more in regard to this situation here. This could be just about someone of air energy. Let's have a look. I see there is going to be a proposal or proposition coming to you from an air energy and possibly a water energy. Maybe an air and water energy, or they're 2 separate people. We'll find out. How do we find out? I'll tell you how. We're going to get 2 or 3 messages from the tea leaf to explain to us what's going on. You might be already in a situation with someone of air energy and a water energy, 2 separate people. Or they could be united. According to the tea leaf, I'll find out exactly. Oh, I see. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, wait a minute. That's too many. We need 1 more in regard to King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. I see. I get it now. What this is all about. Right. The air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, is someone that you might have had a past with, or someone that might be somebody you might have broken with. This is about a broken wish, something you had wanted that didn't go through, and a wish that won't be granted in regard to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Something you wanted always from someone maybe of air energy, it's not going to be the way that it's supposed to. The club shows like this is, the club isn't very good. It shows that there is some, excuse me, some situations that are not working for you. They're not going the way you want, just like the wish. But you've got to tread with cautious when the club is there, so that there won't be a lot of disappointments and a lot of heartache. So that's not very good. Whatever's happening with the air energy here doesn't look very good. And it can be in reference to both of these two people. This is a water energy. But this is a proposal that's coming. This is someone that's already there. Let's see further. Now, the King of Swords is also someone of air energy that might be a good, wise, might give you a wise, just bear with me, advice, the truth, to make you aware about things. The owl is connected to this because the King of Swords, like the Queen of Swords, they are people who are very wise. They use logic. They use their intuition, their logic, rather than their emotions when it comes to deciphering a situation, when it comes to advice. They're very honest. They're down to earth. They're very good. They give great advice from experience. So a wise person, I feel like you might be separating maybe from this wise person. This wise person, before they go, they will give you some advice. They are going to let you know some things are not sort of the way they're supposed to be. They're going to make you realize or come to terms with. Maybe they are going to make you realize what's coming, or the situation that you might be considering with someone of water energy. Water energy, actually, mighty Taurus, it goes very well with you. It goes incredibly well with you. So I feel like this person is very wise. They might have the wisdom of seeing the truth. They might be even clairvoyant, that they see the future. And they might be advising you about, perhaps, this is really even very, very close to what I'm seeing here. They might be advising you to avoid air energy and to go with water, because you're destined for water energy, to be with someone that is of water energy. There is going to be a proposition, someone of a water energy coming in your life, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We can find out a little bit later on as to which one it is. And actually you can find out in your general reading. The time you see this reading and you're wondering who the water energy is, go into your general reading for that particular month and you'll see very clearly which one it is. Whether it's Pisces, whether it's Cancer, whether it's Scorpio, you'll get to know. So that's that one. A broken wish and being disappointed isn't quite, it could be just in regard to a very wise person that was in your life, someone you really looked up to, took advice from. You might be sort of, you might have wished to have a future with them. You might have wished that things would have been better, but it's sort of like coming to an end. Maybe you're wishing to live with this person and things are not going the way they were supposed to. So that's the only broken wish that I see here. And being cautious is how to deal with this person so that everything goes well. But there is, I want to know one thing. I really do. Because, where is that? Okay. I'm going to find out a little bit more about both of these people. How about that? I want to know about the King of Swords and their connection to this particular chapter. An important message for Taurus. I'll take 2 cards about the King of Swords. Right. Okay. Let's have a look and I'll be able to understand now what's going on. Right. This is someone that you are in gratitude to. That's number 1. It's someone that has brought you a lot of success. You've got a lot of tranquility when you're around them. You become very happy and very comfortable. They give you a sense of peace, a sense of support. But at the same time, you're trying to work out what's happening with them. Maybe you're not aware what's going on. So you keep searching, going into, maybe there'll come a time where this person becomes a little bit less transparent. They get busy. They're doing something. The Page of Swords, it's incredible. Now we got the Page of Swords, which shows that this person is very honest, very true. But sometimes you need to gather information to see what happens. You get concerned as to what happens. This person can also be connected to another air energy, another Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This is the page. So an air energy that's connected to another air energy. I feel very strong. There's Aquarius here. I feel very strong that there's a Libra here. And Aquarius, Libra here, very, very strong. There could be a Gemini too. I can't say that there isn't, but I'm getting those two very strong. And I feel like a lot of information is being gathered for this person to give you the positive awareness of what's happening. You want to know their information all the time. That's another thing. So that explains that. And at present, you will be very much in gratitude to this person. There's a lot of gratitude. You really are grateful to this person. And I feel like a lot of success is there too in regard to this person. This is someone that tells the truth, and you love when they talk because they talk from your heart. So we got an understanding. But now I want to know about the water energy, just to seal this chapter. The truth about the water energy. Is it someone coming? Who could they be? Who could they be? All right, glasses on. Let's see. The Five of Swords. An area, it's getting defeated. It's coming to an end. And then we've got Aries here, fire energy, Mars. This is a person, this is a water energy that might have also fire in them, right? But the thing is, what it shows to me is that you are in between two people, a water energy and an air energy. And what's happening, one of them, there's a lot of conflict. And in fact, it is so conflicting that it's going to come to an end, because it's going to be a situation you can't beat. That's why they're saying, that's why you got the clubs. There's sometimes situations where you can't handle being with each other. There's so much conflict. And this is a situation that's coming to an end. It is a situation you cannot, it's sabotage, it ruins anything, any kind of a relationship that you are with. A water energy or a person that might have water energy is very, very conflicting. And there are a lot of trust issues, so you know who this person is. There's a lot of trust issues, a lot of problems with trust, a situation where they're very controlling and you're trying to fix the situation and you're not able to with this person. Very complicated. And then it shows even anger. Sometimes this person escalates your anger. So what happens is it's going to be time for you to take action. And the Knight of Wands shows that you are going to move away from this person. This person is going to move away. You want to take action and set boundaries, because there is too much going on. And for some, this is another factor. For some of you, especially if you're dealing with a fire with water energy, say for example, it's a water energy with fire, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo are the fire. Could be Aries, Pisces. Could be Aries, Pisces here, very strong, because they could be cuspies. This could be a situation where sometimes you can't, you want to take action in regard to this matter, not towards it, in regard to it. So you might be leaving a situation, or you might be taking on a new idea that might be brought on to bring the peace between you and this water energy. But there is a situation, a controlling situation here, very strong with this water energy. So that explains that chapter. Now finally, what I'm going to do is, that was so much explanation, I'm going to do with the Chinese cookie. Before the Chinese cookie, 2 messages I'll take from this deck for all Taurus. Let's have a look. And it says passion. This is very much connected to this area. I feel like there is going to be someone of fire and water energy coming. And there could be a fire energy, someone that's got fire energy in them that might be a little bit unhappy. There could be a bit of a problem there. But allow your soul and your heart to sing with joy, because you are going to be in passion with someone that might be a water energy. Because you see, the Knight of Cups comes as a proposal or a proposition, someone that likes you. There could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship, and then it will turn into passion. Let's have a look at the next one for all Taurus. One more message, and it says have faith and trust that the situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. Very important. And I'll put this one right here. It could be in regard to, you know, making a decision, any decision that requires you having trust and faith. It's all happening for you. Finally, the Chinese cookie to see what else you need to know. One message for all Taurus right now. And look at that, the last one just dropped. Wow. And it's so rare for this to happen. It's never happened. Okay, romance. So it looks like to me the passion, the romance is real here. My dear Taurus, it says you got passion, you got romance. As you can see, it says love is set on sizzle. The chance for romance is high. For those of you who are seeking a connection, I just feel very strong that it's a water energy, without a doubt. A strong water energy enters your life. Maybe as friends, you become friends at the beginning. You might be working out together. You might be going for a walk together. It starts as friendship and then boom, it escalates to high levels. And you need water to replenish. You are earth, so you do need water. And water seems to be the passion that's igniting in your life now. On top of everything else, it's just magnificent. I love this for you, my dear Taurus. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy the reading. And don't forget to continue your support and watching 1 or 2 extra videos per week in support of my health. That means a lot to me, and I'm in gratitude to all of you who are contributing towards that. My love, light, peace, tranquility to each and every one of you. On top of it, my blessings. Namaste.